Hello everybody, how y'all doing? I'm doing good, I hope you are too. Out for a morning ride this morning before it gets too hot. Boy, there was a bunch of gravel there. We had a heck of a storm the other day and washed a lot of gravel out onto the road, dirt and other debris. Gotta watch out for it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope you like my videos, and if you do, please hit that thumbs up button and share with your friends and family. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed so you won't miss any. Share with your co-workers, your enemies, anybody at all. Anything to help me grow. I thank you. Now this morning, I got a little less than half a tank of gas. I'm going to make a loop around the mountain and then come back into town and gas up, and depending on what the temperatures are then, I may go farther. I'm going to go out Iron Springs Road, to Thompson Valley Road or Kirkland Valley Road it's called now. Used to be called Thompson Valley Road. Make a loop around to 89, come through the twisties back into town. But it looked like we'd gotten some more overnight. And it was hammering down for about 40 minutes. That's why all the debris washed along the roads at home. I don't see any out here. County may have got out and cleaned it up already. I got my helmet back on, so I got my helmet cam, which presents you with a better view. As long as I have it adjusted right, I hope I do. And my head, when it's on the helmet mount, my head acts a bit like a gimbal, so that kind of smooths out the roughness. The jerkiness. If I put that 5 down there, it'll shake, and then I'll have to try and do software, which isn't as good as the software that I have on the computer. Is the software that's in the GoPro 7. And it does it while you're recording. Nice, a lot of granite rock out here with some nice rock formations on the hills. Dosey Road, that's where we can shoot when they lift the fire restrictions, which ought to be pretty soon now that the monsoon rains have started. And that's where that fire started in 2013. They told us to get out, and it was 3 or 4 miles away. By the time they told us to leave, it had already jumped the road and was headed behind Granite Mountain. But I didn't know that. Back from Oregon, coming down there because my wife had wanted to go that way, but she was all disappointed because it looked like this. Most of it. She thought it was gonna be all forested, everything. And when we stayed in, I think it was Merced, we had our dog Hannah then. She was such a good traveler, but anyway, we stayed there, and I said, oh, we should go over to Yosemite tomorrow. It's only a couple hours away, but she was so upset and disappointed that that highway in California didn't look the way she thought it was going to look. She said, no, I just want to go home. So we didn't go. That was in August of '06. it was hot. Year we made that almost 4,000-mile round trip on the Dyna up to Sandpoint, Idaho, and over to Anacortes, Washington, and then back across Washington and Idaho into Montana, and we went to Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks, went to Bryce Canyon. Then we went to Sturgis a week later. That was when I found out how expensive it had gotten, when it was real cheap when I went in 71. Roadkill, looks like a rabbit. Treating my Dynas like touring bikes. I started wanting to go on trips all the time. That's why I got this. And then I really haven't been on many many trips since I got this. I did make one up to Oregon and went all the way up to Astoria on this by myself. And I went up to Fallon, Nevada on it. And I kept saying we were going to go to that street scene or street vibrations in Reno, but we never made it. And the rest of it was either Southern California, Southern Nevada, or right here right here in Arizona. And then twice I went into New Mexico on this stuff.